began this playoff journey have arrived at their championship moment. Each side earned a bye from a strong regular season. Each side won 2 playoff games to get here. Now, which side goes home with the ultimate trophy? Welcome, folks, to Mercedes-Benz Stadium, home of the Falcons here in Atlanta, Georgia. As we'll see a playoff team from last year, the Arizona State Sun Devils, taking on last year's national champions, the South Carolina Gamecocks. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler with Kirk Herbstreit, and this is it. This football season's ultimate game. Time to find out who's going to emerge as national champions. Championship. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. And they stop him at the 23. That's solid coverage. Play fake on first down. Lets it go quickly. Finds a receiver in the middle of the field. It'll be enough for a first down, brought down at the 43.
And just like that, this offense is out of the gate. What a way to get this game started. Obviously, they have a premier receiver, found a one-on-one matchup, and in the first play of the game, they take advantage of it.
Gain on the first play moves it to the 43. It'll be first down. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. First down, looking to throw the ball. Makes a quick catch. Finally make the tackle, but not before he crosses midfield. First down to the 44.
In all of our prep work coming into this national championship, I really wondered how this secondary would hold up against this quarterback and this group of receivers. They better be ready to make some adjustments because right now, this quarterback is having his way with it.
Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. And they finally stop it, but a decent gain that time.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here. Keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
Second down after that run on the previous play. And the quarterback drops back, looking for an open man. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. Makes the catch downfield. They bring him down, but not before gaining first down yardage to the 22.
Well, here the defense decided to sit back and play zone, and that front didn't do a good job of pressuring the quarterback. He had the time to make the throw, and he put it on target.
Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff. And he breaks the tackle on the way to a solid gain there. Gamecocks looking to take advantage of this red zone trip. Looking to pass here on second down. And it's intercepted. Beautiful timing there. Breaks into the open. He's past the 30. At the 10. Touchdown, Sun Devils. The defensive score in the title game, and this place is coming unhinged.
Chris, what a turn of events here. 1 second, you're in field goal range as an offense. The next, the defense is running back an interception for a score. You're looking at a 10-point swing and a momentum changer.
Now they line up to kick the extra point. PAT is good, so it's 7-0. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. He'll be tackled at the 21. That's good work by the coverage team. finds an open target on the left side. Defense reacts quickly, a very short gain on the play.
And they get some positive yards here, but just from sitting up here looking down, Chris, kind of have a sense that they wanted a little bit more on that play.
Pass complete. It's second down now. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. He lets it rip. Alabama open, hits him right in stride. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play.
Oh, it's so easy to get caught up in the receivers. Quarterback and your eyes get lost, you forget about the running back. Nice catch and a first down for this offense.
Fresh set of downs. It's 1st and 10. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. He picks up 9, so just short of the first down. 2nd and 1.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. You really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
Offense will keep it on the ground here. And he'll head out of bounds, but not before picking up enough for a first down.
And that's a good, nice, crisp run for a first down. Don't forget, good blocking up front by the big fellas. And this running back, he just seems to have a nose for that first down marker. A few more runs like this, and he's going to be getting into a rhythm for sure.
First down, looking to throw the football. The pass rush closing in. Tried to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete.
It's pretty simple as a defensive coordinator. When the quarterback drops back to throw, if we get pressure on him, we got a chance to slow him down and win the football game. If we don't, it could be a long afternoon. Good job here by dialing up the pressure.
They look to throw it here on 2nd down. Makes a quick grab. They make the stop at the 26, but it's a first down. This offense in good scoring position now.
That's another positive game here for this offense, and this defensive coordinator is going to have to make some kind of adjustments to get this quarterback out of his rhythm. It's the national championship, man. You've got to take chances and mix up your coverages, because right now what you're doing just isn't working.
Trying to get him way down at the 2. Nice pitch and catch.
Chris, a great ability by this quarterback to get outside of the pocket and place the football right where it needs to be for the first down.
And the Gamecocks looking to finish the drive here. It's 1st and goal. On the ground, trying to punch it in for the score. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Well, this defense is being challenged. They're close to their own goal line, but how about this play? All 11 guys coming together. They stood firm. The result is a short loss for the offense. Nice job.
Here's a run to the left, looking for the touchdown. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
Well, he came close to putting this ball into the end zone, but he comes up short. Now we're looking at a 3rd and goal. Boy, the defense is digging in. The offensive line trying to get a good push. I'm curious to see if they try to run the football again here on 3rd and goal.
They've been stopped on 3rd down twice in the red zone already, and they find the end zone this time. He keeps it himself. And he'll be smothered right at the line for no gain. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. So a yard away from the end zone. The offense will go for it here on 4th down. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. Launching one to the end zone. Touchdown, Gamecocks. They begin to fight back here in this championship game. So a long, methodical scoring drive. Great execution with championship pressure.
Man, this is the biggest stage that you can play on. You're in the national championship, and drives like that are going to wear down the opponent physically and mentally. This wasn't an accident. They were very intentional in how they worked their way down the field, and it pays off in the end.
Trying to make a play from deep in his end zone. Tackle at the 13. Not great field position to start the drive. This should be the last play of the quarter coming up. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. Stopped short of the marker after just a short gain. We are deadlocked at the end of a fun, competitive first quarter. And check out the stats so far. And as we move to the second quarter, you hope these teams will build on a promising start. Offense getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give. And they'll stop him after a short gain.
Chris, I know it's not a huge gain. You didn't pick up the first down, but it's still early in this game. Never abort this running game. You keep working. It's kind of like a body blow in a boxing match. Keep wearing the defense down, and eventually you can hit a big one.
So let's see what they like here on 3rd and short from inside their own 20. Important to pick up this first down. Receiver makes the catch. Tackle, but first down. The Sun Devils come to the line looking to crank up the tempo.
Man, you just continue to see the chemistry between these two. And they told us yesterday in our production meeting, they spent hours and hours of working and developing that chemistry and that rhythm by throwing together throughout those summer months. And man, it's starting to really pay off. He's become his security blanket for the quarterback, and especially on 3rd down, get him the ball.
Offense facing a 2nd and 10. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Solid gain, moves the ball to the 43. So now it's 3rd and short from the 43. Can they keep the drive going or perhaps face a tough 4th down decision? And he will be stuffed for no gain.
Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers to make the play.
So on their first drive of the game, they'll go for it in their own territory. Fourth down, looking to throw for it. Finds his receiver. That's enough for the first down. He goes down after a solid gain on the play. That's enough for a fresh set of downs for this offense.
Well, this coach isn't holding anything back today. Plenty of time.
Looking downfield near the end zone. And he makes the catch. Touchdown, ASU.
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this, it makes it pretty simple. All you have to do is get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
The offense will now quickly spend a timeout. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. When he's got some space here. They finally get him, but that's a great return. The last line of coverage guys just able to corral him at a great spot to start this drive. And the Gamecocks offense is back out there on the field. The passing game was so effective in the last possession, right down for a touchdown. We'll see if the defense can make adjustments. He's looking to scramble. And he decides to step out of bounds, avoiding the contact. Doesn't have enough for the first down.
That's what I love about this guy. Just getting good, positive yards here and continue to just keep this drive alive.
Second down play coming up. Handoff here from the shotgun. That's That's a nice tackle there by the senior. Offense looking to keep the drive alive. It's third down. They'll try to move the chains here on the ground. The Gamecocks pick up enough yardage for a fresh set of downs.
Well, it's a great job here by this offensive line and the running back to be able to pick up the first down. Let's face it, they've dug themselves a hole here in this first half. The only way they can get back into this game is converting on third down. It's exactly what they were able to do, get a new set of downs and a chance to put points on the board.
And the Gamecocks come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. Quick throw caught on the left side. They bring him down, but this offense now in scoring position. First down from the 30.
Well, it's a game of matchups. Always has been and it always will be, especially on the perimeter. And the quarterback believes his guy is better than their guy.
The Gamecocks looking to keep this drive moving. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Delivers quickly to the left side. He's got it near the end zone. Forced out of bounds after a nice gain. The offense is knocking on the door with a first and goal.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
And the Gamecocks trying to punch it in. It's first and goal. Into the end zone. Touchdown, South Carolina. And this national championship game is now dead even, Kirk. We're going to have a fun finish here.
Yeah, maybe I'm being hopeful, but this has the makings of an instant classic right now. The way these teams are matching each other at an elite level in the national championship, it's getting more advanced the further we go. I'm with you. Maybe it comes down to the wire.
And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. So the first play of the drive coming up here. Under 3 minutes to play before half. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Pass clock. Will not be brought down. They bring them down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big game. So the ball placed right at midfield as the offense starts with a 1st and 10. And he drops back in the gun. Looking for a man deep down the left side. Pass caught. Can he get in?
That is great arm strength and accuracy by this quarterback. Let's not forget the wide receiver's job of bringing it in for that big gain.
After the big gainer, suddenly a great chance to score. 1st and goal from the 3. Couldn't quite get there, but brought down at the 1-yard line.
A pretty good push up front here by this offense line to get some positive yards here. You wonder if they're going to be able to run it in, or they're going to have to spread this defense out and try to find a one-on-one matchup to put the ball through the air for the touchdown.
See if the offense can punch it in on 2nd and goal. And the quarterback just sneaks it. Motors all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Arizona State.
Chris, that's what I love about this quarterback. It's a great touchdown, but he shows you his versatility. We know he can throw it, but here he shows you his speed and how he can make the defense pay for that as well.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. He's going to bring it out of the end zone from a couple yards deep. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. So here we go. First play of the drive. Under 2 minutes before halftime. Quick pass, the catch is made. Across the 30. Breaks loose at the 45. And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
Boy, a great job of coming up with a huge play by this offense. A nice pass by the quarterback. And you look at the time here before we get to the half. They got a real shot here to put a touchdown up on the board.
First down now at the 49. One huge play has got this offense out near midfield and threatening. From the shotgun, an inside handoff. And he's shoved out of bounds with the defense short of the first down marker.
Hat on the hat up front. Good job opening up the holes. Anytime you can get positive yards on first down, that's a win.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Quarterback making some changes at the line. Pre-snap motion from the offense. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. He'll throw it now. They give the running back a touch in the pass game. Catch made over the middle. Tackle made at the 36. It'll be first down. This offense in good position here. And looking to throw now on first down. Caught quickly. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
A running back who can take a check down like that and turn it into a gain can be a quarterback's best friend. And it's an easy way to rack up those touches and get the ball to your playmaker in the open field.
The Gamecocks starting a new series here on 1st and 10. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. Plays off a defender. And the sophomore brought down after an excellent run.
Boy, how about that play, Chris? That thing just opened up. The back shot through there with great acceleration. What a pickup there on first down.
The Gamecocks are in the red zone. And in first down, right back to the running game. And the runner brought down after just a short gain. Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a third and long. Again, thrown out of the RPO, and it's complete. Run down at the 5 after the completion. Defense getting pushed back. And a timeout is called to talk strategy. Close game here as we approach halftime. This is crucial. Defense needing a stop on third down, trying to force a field goal. In the third and short, they'll try to throw for it. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up fourth down now.
Well, they've had great continuity, done a nice job of mixing the run with the pass. Here, one of their first mistakes on the drive, a dropped pass, and now a fourth down.
They need a yard here on fourth down to keep this drive alive. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. Needs a completion here on fourth down. Near the goal line. So a timeout is called. Just a few seconds left here in the first half. So the offense looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. He makes it to the end zone. Touchdown, Gamecocks. Folks, we hope you're enjoying this. The national championship game is all tied up. Buckle up now for the finish.
Man, this is everything you could hope for on this biggest stage in the national championship. Both these teams bringing their A game. I can't wait to sit back and see who wins it.
So So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break. Here comes the return from deep in the end zone. They finally make the stop after a big play, but time runs out on the first half of play. Miller's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. The Gamecocks will kick this away to get the second half going. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. And the returner forced out at the 15. That's where the drive will start. And the Arizona State offense comes back out on the field, trying to get something going early here in the second half and jump on top. They've got him in the backfield, nowhere to go, a 2-yard loss. The Sun Devils will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense. Looking deep down the right side. Oh, and it's almost picked off. A chance for their first interception today. Going to set up third down.
Well, they come out firing here to start this second half. They didn't make this completion, but I think it sends a clear message to this defense that the adjustments that this offense is going to make is that they're going to be aggressive and they're going to look for their one-on-one out.
It's a sack. They trap him inside the 5.
Great call here going with that nickel defense, giving you more speed on the field in that third down and long. Nowhere to go. Gave the defensive line plenty of time to come up with that sack. And now it's fourth down and long.
And the coverage team gets the returner to the ground. And the South Carolina offense is back out on the field. Back now goes in motion. Defense will have to adjust. Looking to throw it on first down. It's an out route, the catch made. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play.
Anytime you have a chance to get this wide receiver isolated and get the ball in his hands, you do it.
Pass caught on second down now. Handoff from the shotgun. And they tackle him, but not before he picks up the first.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
On first and 10, looking to throw. Defense is coming after him. And he just throws it away incomplete. Didn't see anybody open. He's going to bring up second down. So second and 10 here as they try to stay out of third and long here in this tie game in the third quarter. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. He's back to throw again on second down. A throwaway there. Gave up on the play, but now it's going to bring up third down.
Man, the defense took everything away from him. What do you expect him to do? He can't force the ball into traffic and potentially throw the interception. Does a good job of getting out of the pocket, away from the pressure. Just throw the ball away. See what happens on this next down.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. Third and long. Dropping back. They're going to throw for the first down. Delivers from the pocket, complete over the middle. They make the stop just short of the marker. It's going to be fourth down and inches to go. And the Gamecocks will come to the line here, looking to keep the drive going on fourth down. A running play called on fourth down. Oh, they've stopped him short. What a fourth down play, and they will take over on downs now.
How about the offense being aggressive? They decided to go for it here, and I got to give all the credit to this defense. Being aware, anticipating the call, knowing exactly where they needed to make the stop, and they did.
And the Arizona State offense comes back on the field. They're coming off a quick 3-and-out, so looking to put something together on this drive with a little more urgency. They bring them down to the 32-yard line. And the Sun Devils will come to the line and crank up the tempo.
Pretty good game here by this offense, and here they are. They're getting already set to the line of scrimmage. They're ready to go. Defense better get their cleats in the ground.
Great start to the drive. Back-to-back explosive plays, and now another first down. Here comes a first down pass attempt. The receiver makes the catch. They get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion. That completion makes it second and medium. From the shotgun, handoff inside.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
What will the call be on 3rd and long now from the 44? Secondary up now, trying to jam these receivers. Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. Intercepted, picked off by the defense. He's brought down quickly, but that takeaway is a huge play for this defense.
Love to see defensive backs who are able to locate the football and break on the ball and be able to go up and make a clean interception. Great play here.
And the Gamecocks offense is back out there on the field. The last possession, they passed on a field goal attempt, but got stopped on 4th down. Let's see how they play this one. Pressure is coming. You cannot escape. It's a sack.
Nothing is more gratifying for a defense to be able to sit back and play zone and still get pressure on the quarterback with your defensive front.
That O-line has to regroup now. It's 2nd and 12. Ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact and no penalty brings up 3rd down.
I'm not sure the quarterback makes the right decision on this one. I think if he'd do it over again, he would have found a different target downfield, but he made his decision. That one's incomplete.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this 3rd down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Quarterback finds a target on the right. It's complete. Defense will wrap him up after an 8-yard gain. It'll bring up 4th down. And the coach elects to send out the field goal unit. This will be about a 53-yard attempt. Let's see if he can get it there. Field goal's good. That puts them back on top.
Boy, this guy had plenty of leg here, too. Chris, you remember the days when a kick from 50-plus was a major accomplishment? Now these guys knock these out like they're almost automatic.
He'll bring it out from his end zone. Tackle at the 13. Not great field position to start the drive. Here's the first play of the drive. They'll set up from the 13. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. He needed the tight end for a completion. Brought down at the 28. That's good enough for a first down. And the Sun Devils closer to the line to run the hurry up.
That's another accurate throw by this quarterback. And Chris, when we did our prep to get ready for the national championship, we all knew that this quarterback potentially could have a big day. But I didn't expect him to get into this kind of zone. This guy cannot miss. Just having one of those dream performances.
Second down, we're going to throw it. Running out of time in the pocket. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw that time. And now third down coming up.
Boy, this one's on the offensive line, Chris. They've got to do a better job of protecting the franchise quarterback. This guy's as good as there is in the country. And they're letting this pressure get to their quarterback. You either get the ball out faster, or the offensive line's got to do a better job of taking care of their guy.
Finds his target. And he'll get the first-time yards before they finally bring him down.
Well, it's third down. The defense knows he's going to get the ball. You still can't stop the quarterback finding this receiver to be able to pick up another first down for this offense.
The Sun Devils pick up enough for a first down here. They go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. He's tackled just short of the midfield line at the 49.
Another positive run on 1st and 10. You know, it's early on in this drive, but this defense has not shown the ability to stop the run. If I'm the offensive coordinator, I just keep running the football until they prove they can stop it.
Quarterback looks to his right and finds his man. Brought down, but he's past the line of the game. And it's South Carolina in the lead here. We've reached the end of the third quarter in this national championship battle that has lived up to the hype. For the final period, let's check out the game stats. So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. They open the fourth by going to the air. Throws it to the right. He's wide open, look out. They finally stop a big play. Moves the ball to the 22. The Sun Devils line up on 1st and 10 now.
Well, these big pass plays can jumpstart this offense a bit, and here they go at the tempo, looking to get this defense confused and out of position.
Nowhere to run up the middle.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
Offense showing a bunch formation now. Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact. No flag. Brings up third down.
Chris, that's a classic case of predetermining what to do with the football. You've got this incredibly talented receiver, arguably the best athlete on the field. I get it. You want to get him the football, but throwing into double coverage, it's a no-no and a great way to throw picks.
They bring him down at the 7. The offense set up now with a first and goal.
Boy, he continues to have time to throw the football, and he makes this defense pay for it. Now, they realized coming into this game they had to take away his ability to throw the football downfield, but it's the receivers and their plays after the catch that's really giving them a hard time.
First and goal. Can the offense punch it in and claim the lead here in the fourth quarter? Powering through the defender. Couldn't quite get there. Brought down at the 2. The Sun Devils looking to run some tempo here. Second and goal, I hand it to him again. The game good for just a few yards. The defense swarming to the football.
Well, I thought he might shake free there. He's able to break one tackle, but give credit to the secondary. Good job of coming up and run support.
Urgency here. Got to cut into this lead. It's third down and goal. To keeper trying to get to the marker. Touchdown, Sun Devils. They jump on top now here in the fourth.
You just love to see this when the game is on the line. This offensive line does a great job of executing up front, giving this back just enough room to be able to get into the end zone and give them the lead.
PAT up and good. The lead is 4 here in the final quarter. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And he's going to bring this out from a couple yards into the end zone. Not much on the return. They'll stop him at the 24. Good coverage. South Carolina offense is back out on the field. The last drive produced 3 points thanks to an excellent long-range field goal. bringing pressure. Oh, passless gets home.
A really good job by this defense. The quarterback looked to be trying to work through his progressions to find his open receiver, but before he knew it, he's on his back.
They lose yards on first down, so second and long from the 16. From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. Fires it to the wideout. Makes the catch downfield. Defense makes the stop very close to a first down. Crucial moment late in the game. 3rd and inches. Which side can impose their will? They'll avoid the big hit with the slide. First down and 10.
Well, they get the first down here, Chris, and look at them. They're already at the line of scrimmage, getting the call from the sideline. They're ready to go.
Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. First down, looking to throw the ball. Quarterback delivers complete to the right side. They stop him after a short gain. It's not a first down.
Chris, it's so easy to get excited about the receivers on the outside and their ability to make big plays, but the slot receivers are just as exciting, especially with their finesse, quickness, and ability to make guys miss in the middle of that field.
Second down after that short completion. And the motion by the back now forces the defense to adjust. There's a fastball, but it's intercepted. Not much on the return, but hey, they set up the offense at the 35.
He didn't really seem to feel like he had anybody open. He just puts it up in the air, and the defense says, thank you, we'll take it.
And back comes the Arizona State offense onto the field. First down, looking to throw the football. On the move now. Picked off, a crucial turnover.
Boy, I got to question the play call right here. Give the defense credit. They get the interception. They put themselves in a spot to maybe tie this game. But what was the offensive coordinator thinking with the lead, taking a chance, and it backfires?
And the single back takes the handoff.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. He's picked for a 3rd time tonight. He'll be taken down, but after a good return.
Chris, that's his 3rd interception in this game alone. If he's going to stay in this game, he's got to do a better job of protecting the football.
And the Arizona State offense comes back out on the field. Leaning on the run game here late. The sophomore with a strong tackle there. A national championship right in front of them if the offense can keep the football away here. A shotgun run call. They test the middle of the defense, but get nothing. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. Here we go. A national championship is so close if the offense can keep the football and just bleed out the clock. Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. Can't hold on. Good defensive play, brings up a 4th down.
Hey, I understand the aggressive approach here on 3rd down and long, trying to pick up the first down, but look at the scoreboard. You've got the lead in the 4th quarter. Smart play would have been to keep running the football, work the clock, force them to use their timeouts. Now at 4th down and long with the lead, tough decision here. I think you got to punt it away.
The first play of the drive, they'll set up from the 13. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. There's a loss after the completion. That's a good play by the defense.
Well, the defense is ready for that one. Good job of being able to hold the edge to this defense, showing the speed that they needed to bring him down. He didn't get back to the line of scrimmage.
Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. He's going to take off. And we're able to get him down.
Well, that's just being crafty right here by this quarterback. It's not there. You pick up what you can and stay ahead of the chains. And who knows, do this enough, they'll have to start spying on this quarterback, which can open up some passing lanes that weren't there before.
Going to pick up the third and short through the air. Grab by the receiver.
Well, that's exactly how you dice up a zone coverage. Nice throw downfield here on third down, and a really good route to give the quarterback a chance to make that play.
And it comes down to this in the national championship. Close game, final minutes. Can this quarterback step up and make a winning play? And it's incomplete, even in a first down throw. He was under some heavy pressure.
And that's just a great job by this defense of affecting the rhythm of this offense. These guys are in go mode here in the fourth quarter, trying to come back to win this game, and the defense is meeting the challenge so far.
Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. Dumps it down to the back. They bring him down after a short gain there. Here we go. Final minutes of this national championship game. Can this quarterback step up and become a hero? They stop him out at the 42. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield. And it comes down to this in the national championship. Close game. Final minutes. Can this quarterback step up and make a winning play? Finds an open target on the left side. He'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. Here we go. Final minutes of this national championship game. Can this quarterback step up and become a hero? It's caught. They make the tackle, but that's a solid gain. Moves the ball to the 34. And a timeout taken by the offense. 18 seconds on the clock. And that completion, Kirk, puts him over 300 yards passing today.
Yeah, anytime a quarterback has a day like this, really it all has to come together with the offensive line play, the receivers running these great routes, and he's just in sync. He's kind of in that zone right now, and he'll be the first one to tell you how much his teammates have helped him out today.
Quick throw to the left. He makes the grab. They stop him at the 22. This offense in great scoring position now. And a timeout taken by the offense to stop the clock with 12 seconds remaining. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. And that one's incomplete with just 7 seconds left on the clock.
Well, the quarterback did all he could here to try to make this play happen, but a sloppy route by the receiver allows the defense to easily step in front and knock that ball away.
And the long march continues. Offense pushing the ball down the field. QB tries it again here on 2nd and 10. Incomplete with 4 seconds remaining. Time for just one more play.
And a great game comes down to this. Time for one final play, and they've got to get it in the end zone for the score with a shot to win the game.
This was a promising drive, but back-to-back incompletions makes it 3rd and 10. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. Going for the touchdown here. It's a touchdown to win a national championship.
Chris, what a drive by this offense to put the go-ahead score up with under 10 seconds to go. You know, as a quarterback, you hope for opportunities like this, and this offense and the quarterback delivers in a big way.
And that'll do it. We have a national champion. With the last team standing at the top of the mountain for a national championship.
Well, it's been so much fun to watch this team play all year long. They've had some challenging moments. They've been able to overcome them. And how fitting, a close game in the national championship. They come through one more time. And as you say, they hold the trophy. They are the national champions of the year.
And that's going to do it as we crown another national champion and punctuate a wild, exciting season of college football. For Kirk Herbstreit and our entire crew behind the scenes, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football. They are officially your kings of college football and national champions, the South Carolina Gamecocks.